Up next, we we got booing of LaMarcus Aldridge last night. That was the least of the Blazers' worries. How does Rip City feel about the reception LaMarcus Aldridge got last night? A lot of people were booing, but was it really the majority of the arena, or is it just the loudest people in the arena last night? Dusty and Cam, 55305 is the text line. This is 1080 The Fan.
This is Dusty and Cam in the morning on 1080 The Fan.
I have nothing but love for the city. I have so many memories in this arena. I had, first MVP chance. I had first double-doubles. And, I remember that first game against Dallas, playing as a rookie, skinny, first game out there. So, it's so many memories in this arena, in this city. So it was hard for me out there.
LaMarcus Aldridge on his emotional return to Rip City after 9 years here. He's in his first season with the San Antonio Spurs, and his new team beat up his old team 113-101. There's 50-50 split during the starting lineup introductions when they announced LaMarcus Aldridge. I thought it sounded pretty split right down the middle, and that's kind of what people said in the arena, depending on where you were. If you were near a booing section, you heard the boos. If you were in cheering section, you heard the cheers, but it was about a 50-50 split. After that, it was majority of boos the entire game.
A majority, it was all boos. Every time he touched the basketball, it was a resounding boo.
Yeah, and we're getting a lot of texts coming in at 55305, and we want to know, how do you feel? I mean, I thought it was a bad look for Portland. I mean, the guy played 9 years here. He's your all-time leading rebounder. He's top 2 or 3 in almost every statistical category in franchise history. And he made a decision to leave, and he wanted to win. And I don't think that says as much about him as it does about where the roster was at.
Yep. No, I said this. I'm on record as saying this. I don't ever understand the logic of degrading a guy or giving him a bad time because he make a decision for his career. His window is extremely small.
Yeah. And, you can send us a text at 55305 or give us a call, 503-250-1080. We'll head out to the phone lines now. Dylan, in what he is considering up-and-coming Milwaukee, was the guy wearing the 50-50 Spurs Blazers LaMarcus jersey. Hold on. Oh, geez. There we go. Dylan, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
How you doing? You're the guy in the 50-50 split jersey, huh?
That's right, yeah. I first want to say that I think the ratio was closer to 80-20 positive. It's just that the 20 negative guys were so loud that it gives a false perception of the 50-50 split. And then when people touched the ball, when he touched the ball later, it was just that minority that was reacting. And so it sounded bad, but in reality, I think it was closer to 80-20 positive. And when he signed my jersey, I personally told him, thank you so much for your 9 years here. We love you. We appreciate you. And he told me, thank you so much. That means a lot. So he knows the truth that he had to expect there were just going to be some haters.
Yeah, and what was the reception of fans, though, like with you wearing a half Spurs, half Blazers jersey?
What's funny is that when I told people about it leading up, and I only told some select people because I really wanted to keep it a secret. I thought this might be a great idea. I didn't want anybody to steal the idea. Most people were like surprised or they're kind of negative about it. Like, why would you do that? And I expected a similar thing. But from the moment I got into the game, KGW was like, that's amazing. Let's have you on TV. And even people who were anti-Spurs, when they saw it, it was like, let me take your picture with it. That's so cool. There were just a few people that were, again, really negative, like, choose a side. The people with Trader on the back of their jersey, they'd replace the word Aldridge with it, and I had to tell them, hey, guys, like, I'm sorry you're so upset. You should probably find a more healthy medium to get some of that anger out in your life than a professional athlete who gave 9 amazing years to this community.
Dan, last question before we let you go. Who made that jersey for you?
Yeah, so I got the idea, knew I had to do it the moment he signed with the Spurs. And I looked everywhere online, found one site that they said they'd even do them, and it's called Siam Trading Post. So I got to give a shout out, SIAM Trading Post. And I just gave them general directions, and they said they'd hook me up, and 6 weeks later, it was there in the mail.
Good thing
Dream come true.
Good thing you thought that thing ahead, because
absolutely. I ordered it 2 months in advance.
All right, Dylan in Milwaukee. Thanks for the call, man. Interesting. He says in the arena 80-20 of positive to negative, because I've talked to a lot of people who said it was a dead split.
If your fandom, I want to ask a lot of fans out there, if you're the person to boo, if you're the one that's standing to boo, are you going to be the same person? Because it's kind of like Twitter. You control it. You're very comfortable in it, boo, in your 300 level. Mm-hmm. But when you walk down to LaMarcus, are you going to look him in the eye? Are you going to boo him right in the eye? Are you going to walk up to him and he says, "Hey, would you like an autograph?" Are you going to be the same person that says, "Oh, I'm a big fan. Really impressed"? Are you that same person? Because I tend to think that still as a fan, you start to appreciate what they do and what he was as an athlete and as an NBA player.
Yep. Text at 55305. Booing LaMarcus is in bad taste and should never have happened. He gave us almost a decade and then decided to go home and win a title. If you blame him for that, you're a little crazy. And then the very next text says, didn't get booed hard enough, especially during introductions. Also seems like the voices that were cheering were mostly... Never mind. I'm not even going to go with the way that one goes after that. But, a lot of people will say that he didn't get booed enough. And I think a lot of people agree with it. And that's why this is such an interesting topic because, I wish I could boo right in his face. And that's easy to say right now. But if you were standing right next to him,
you would never do that.
I don't think that would happen.